the sun begins to descend toward the desert floor, we welcome you inside Chase Field in Phoenix. Tonight the road trip continues with the first of 4 between the New York Mets and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Get ready for Diamondbacks baseball next. Taijuan Walker is on the mound for the Diamondbacks. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the ball game misses here, and that's how we begin this 4-game weekend set. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. 2 first-place teams going to go at it today. Don't know how this is going to shake out. Is this playoff baseball? Come early a little bit. Interested to see how the managers go about it. We got some stars out on the field today.
Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Splitter taken here, 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Here comes Peralta, but this will land untouched. Full count now, 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Hit in the air down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. Once again a 3-2. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Into the box, Michael Conforto. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year. He's set and the pitch. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Matty, you can't hold the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He's come up in big spots like this more than once this year. Currently second in the NL in RBIs. Here's the first pitch to him. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Cabrera on third. Conforto at second with 1 away. outside. 3-0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Gonna have to make some good pitches here.
Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Two men on, 2 out, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Jay Bruce. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Bruce, 30 years of age, is almost surely going to receive an invite to the All-Star game, as he currently leads all right fielders in fan votes.
Yeah, this comes as no surprise. This guy is one of the best players in the game, a superstar, and that's what the All-Star game is about. The fans getting to see the best players put on display.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3. Todd Frazier would be next. The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Count still full. 3-2. 23 pitches already here in the first inning. Fouled off. Payoff pitch on its way. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Here's Todd Frazier now, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. The 1-0 home is a ball down and away.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the bases loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Three and 0 now. Here it comes, the 3-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. 1 run is scored. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. The tag, and he is out at the plate as 2 runs score, but not the third. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Mets are out on top, 2-0. Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Now at the plate, A.J. Pollock. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Oh, man, I love what A.J. Pollock does for this offense. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. And he popped him up. And this will land foul.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Marte carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. In there, strike 1.
Back-to-back punch-outs in the bottom of the first. This guy has got his stuff working today. This offense better wake up.
This is line to left. And now that'll hop over the wall. So he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Jake Lamb. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Goldschmidt at second with 2 down. One and one to count to Jake Lamb.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee bumped. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Next up from New York, Adrian Gonzalez, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Previously with Taijuan Walker, he's gone 2 for 8. Now Gonzalez awaits the 1-0. The big curveball just misses apparently. Ball 2.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Outside, 3-0 now. 3-1 the count now. The 3-1 is belted, and take a look at this. Deep to right center field, and it's gone. Solo shot to right center. 34 home runs now on the year, and the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Into the box, Jacob deGrom. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Bases are empty here, nobody out. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And I want to focus on first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. I'm going to steal a line from my partner here, Dan Plesac. Hashtag Goldschmidt happens. This former Gold Glover can play some serious defense as well as carry this offense.
1-0 the count. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A high fastball is in there.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Played on the backhand. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 1, shortstop,
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ahmed Rosario. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
One and 1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Two out, nobody on. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So good work on a 1 and 2 count to get on base. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, as he'll take a look at ball 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. The 1-0 is outside for a ball. The 2-0. 3-0 now.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4, and as a result that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Well, Dan, do you agree with the timing of the visit from the pitching coach?
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Michael Conforto. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. First offering on its way, and he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Rosario at second, Cabrera at first, 2 out in the inning. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Yoenis Cespedes would be next. 2 down, runners at first and second. The next 3-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Marte has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Mets are able to tack on 1 thanks to the solo homer. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's 3-0 New York. Ready now for the Diamondbacks. David Peralta coming into this one. He's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Chopped weakly to the left. Frazier is there. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Jay Bruce. Probably throughout the course of his career, one of the strongest arms in right field. Accurate and on the money. Also big-time left-handed power. This guy, you could pretty much pencil in 25, 30-plus bombs a year.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Pitch on its way to Avila. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this one misses inside a ball he walked in, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Stepping up to the plate, Daniel Descalso. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Descalso behind 1 and 2.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
And another foul ball. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1 left for Arizona. They trail in this one 3-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. A solo home run here off the bat of Yoenis Cespedes. 29 home runs for him on the year, and the Mets have jumped out to a 4-0 lead.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Striding in once again, Jay Bruce. He drew a walk his first time up, and now will take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. No outs, nobody on. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Line hard, but foul. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Here comes the first pitch. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Now the 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
And he fouls this one off. Walker removed to first, and the runner back safely. Bruce aboard here at first with nobody out. And another throw over. Runner back safely. Now the 2-1 is in there for the 2nd strike. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Peralta. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Next for the Mets, Adrian Gonzalez. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lifted the other way to left center. Pollock has a read on it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. So here's the Mets pitcher, Jacob deGrom, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Souza is under it, and the inning is over. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. We played 2.5. It's now 4-0 New York. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Taijuan Walker, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. And a breaking ball is bounced out towards second. Taken there by Cabrera. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. Here comes the first pitch. There's a strike.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 2 out, nobody on. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 delivery. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. On its way is pitch number 75. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. On his way to second is d'Arnaud. And this will get to the wall out near the pool area. And the Mets have something going with nobody out. It's a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
And that will bring in the former top prospect, Rosario. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Now here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Albert Suarez answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. From the stretch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. d'Arnaud on second. Rosario at first with no outs. Slider. Good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes to Cabrera. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Now Cabrera awaits the 2-2. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. Ready once again, Michael Conforto. He's got an opportunity here in a bases loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play. Pop-up strikeout. Something to get you back in this inning.
Fouled off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Bases loaded here, nobody out. And that's swung on and missed, so good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's 1 away.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
A ball and a strike. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he misses 2-1. Now the 2-1. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Popped him up. Avila over to his left. 2 gone.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
First offering on its way. Fouled away. A 1 pitch on its way, and he fouls this one off. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. Avila is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out a danger. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. It'll be Paul Goldschmidt that leads things off. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And a flip to first from Cabrera in time for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Jake Lamb.
Jake Lamb standing in now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1. The 1-0 home. On the ground now for Adrian over at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, left fielder.
Digging in to try it again, David Peralta. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Cespedes is after it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order. They trail here 4-0. Ready for another shot now. Todd Frazier. He'll start off the 5th in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing by Frazier, and this one sent soaring to left field. And gone. An absolute bomb. And that's a special home run. Todd Frazier continues to add to his major league total. That's the 200th home run in what's turning into a pretty nice career.
And guys, 200 homers is a feat a lot of players never even get close to. If you get to this point, you've definitely established yourself as something of a decent power threat. So you can bet pitchers are aware of his power when he steps into the batter's box. He's definitely earned some respect.
Here's Adrian now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 home. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In now, Jacob deGrom. Now a bunt attempt here. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Stepping in now, Travis d'Arnaud. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. To 1 and 2 now. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Into the box now, Ahmed Rosario. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
0-2, here it comes. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And the run will score from second here as that breaks it open to a 6-0 lead. So another run is across to score on the base hit. And with that, we take a look at the league leaders in runs scored so far. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category. And, in fact, lead all of baseball as well. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First offering on its way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Yeah, shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Comes set with the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself. That's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Rosario, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, nice job all around right there. He's able to get a head start, full count, 2 outs. You know he's going right there. Batter didn't come out of his zone, no. Drove a nice single into the outfield. Now we got runners on first and third.
Into the box, Michael Conforto, and it's fouled away. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Pause, now the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peralta's under it. And that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mets 6 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Ready for another chance? Steven Souza. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he's sitting in 2nd place in the National League in that department. Up next for Arizona, Daniel Descalso. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dilo, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Yasmani Tomas will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Hit on the ground to third. Frazier's up with it. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. Randall Delgado gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Digging in to try it again, Yoenis Cespedes. He got under one and popped out his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Missed with a slider. This one is launched. Look at this. Up onto the balcony and gone. Solo shot to right center. His second of the game as this lead swells to 7-0.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
The right fielder, number 19, Jay.
Here's Jay Bruce now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. His previous meetings with Randall Delgado, decent numbers. He's 6 for 15. He also has 1 home run. Ready with the 1-0 now to Bruce. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. And with Adrian Gonzalez just around the corner, we'll see a lefty getting loose in the bullpen now. The 1-2 fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Another 1-2 delivery. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Base is empty here with nobody out. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Shot toward right center. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Here's Todd Frazier now, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adrian Gonzalez. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First offering on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, Gonzalez on his way to second now. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
In now, Jacob deGrom, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here comes Peralta. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Mets 7 and the Diamondbacks. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, A.J. Pollock. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Oh, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Popped him up. Under it is Frazier now, and that's out number 2. Ready for another chance. Paul Goldschmidt. He was a ground out victim last time up. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
On the ground to the right side. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Jake Lamb standing in now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for Arizona. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Antonio Bastardo enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Digging in once again, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. Right over the middle, knee high.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Count.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. The 2-2. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. High in the air into shallow left center. Peralta is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Ahmed Rosario. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. 1 out, nobody on. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Two balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it. 2 down. Digging in, the switch hitter as Asdrubal Cabrera. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Fouled off. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Rounding first is Cabrera on his way to second now. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Cabrera stands at second with 2 gone. And that misses. 2-1. High in the air out to center field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Mets strand 1, but they're still in control, 7-0. Ready for another shot now. David Peralta 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And a curveball taken for strike 2. The 0-2 home. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Into the box now, Steven Souza. As he'll cut on and miss it, a good slider at the knees for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Skied into straightaway right. Bruce has a read on it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. This one, Yoenis Cespedes will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that.
The right fielder, number 19, James Brewer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted the other way down the left field line. After it is Peralta. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting.
Here's Todd Frazier now. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. He's set. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Down in order go the Mets. Striding in once again, Daniel Descalso. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Jeremy Hazelbaker will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozens strikeouts for him in the ball game.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, A.J. Pollock. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another, and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Brad Boxberger comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Next for the Mets, Adrian Gonzalez. He doubled his last time through.
First baseman number 23, Adrian Gonzalez.
Here it comes. Sliced hard, but foul to the left. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman, Boxberger. Playing here in his age 29 season. He was a first-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2. And that one stayed up a little high.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
3-2 pitch. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th. Next up for New York, Jacob deGrom, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a bunt attempt here, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He's set, and the pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. From the belt, the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, you got a runner in scoring position. It only takes one. I know he was out in front on that off-speed pitch right there, but this pitcher cannot get...
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and that's off the left field wall. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Man, that's got to be a base running mistake right there. But taking a look at it, I guess, in his defense, he had to wait to see if the ball was going to be caught. By the time he saw it get down, the ball was already on its way back to the infield.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Gonzalez, the runner at third. d'Arnaud is over at second with 1 down in the inning. This is in the air out to right. Souza is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Pulled toward right center field. Pollard is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 2 left for the Mets, but they're still in control, 7-0. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And that's in there for a strike.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Lifted the other way to left center. And he'll put this one away for the final out. And the Mets have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game. So they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. The Metropolitans jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jacob deGrom hangs win number 11 on his line and records a complete game 2-hitter in doing so. Taijuan Walker worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Scourgeon. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshowNation.com.